Getting ready. Getting ready, guys. Oh, this is what we do. Little by little. Little by little. Okay, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Waiting. Keep it moving. Waiting. Get ready. One day of surveillance has arrived. Okay. Looks like we're ready. Come on, guys, wake up. Snap out of it. And be sitting on the product, guys. Do not be sitting on the product. Either you use it or you lose it. Just keep it moving. We got a brain attack. We're getting ready. That is a signal. That is a signal. We ain't supposed to be by the window. We got a brain attack. Let's see who this is. All right, looks like regular activity. Not sure why they're panicking over a little girl with a phone. We shall see. We shall see. Organized crime is a little edgy. Okay. We shall see. All right. Standing by. Ah, she's turning back. She is turning back. So not sure what happened there, guys. Not sure. Not sure. Okay, so this could be the reason for the brain attack as I approach the window. She is waiting. She is waiting. This could be organized crime family employee. Employee. Very young girl. Very young girl. Most likely 16 years old. Okay. She is a lookout. She's a lookout, or most likely she's waiting for the signal. Okay, so we do have activity this morning, guys. That is the reason for the brain attack once I approach the window. We are on standby. We are on standby. The female, most likely 16, 17. She's a minor. Okay, she is a minor. Standing by. Okay, 7:26 a.m., 7:26 a.m., July 25th, 2026, Saturday morning, 7:26 a.m. We have activity. We have activity. I thought she was going to the store. She's waiting. She's posted and she's waiting, guys. Okay? This is it. Like the song says. This is it. Okay, so we do have activity. And that must be the account for the all these vehicles being instructed to park that we recognize in front of my doorstep. They couldn't squeeze all of them at the same time. They really wanted us to focus on these individuals here in front. Okay, she's returning back. Let's see. Combing her hair. Okay. Most likely she lives in the brown building all the way in the corner, a block away. The next block over. Okay, next block over. But you can see that is not normal activity. Okay. Grooming in daylight early this morning. This young female should be still with her mom. Okay. And dad. She is posted. She is posted. Social acting as if she is in the bathroom combing her hair. Okay, this female is organized crime family employee. She has been identified. Okay, this is a very young, underage, recruited by organized crime for trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. That's right. This is Thomas Mayor, Deborah Dominic. Dirty little secret. And as you can see how skinny she is, most likely she also has an addiction problem. Young teen victims being recruited, and well, what can I say? This is it. This is the reason for the brain attack once I approach the window. Before I approach the window, okay? Other windows have been covered up. It is part of the process of the umbrella harassment. The umbrella harassment is used as a safety net, just in case something happens to me physically or electronically. They can document the victim with a mental health issue illness. This is their safety net. The female continues walking back and forth. Obviously, she is posted. Okay, this is a clear, and this is not just today. This is every single day. Every single day, guys. This is Thomas Mayor, Larry Dominic, Dirty Little Secret. I posted all this information, well documented, on our social media platform. We are on standby. I thought she was going to the store. And she came from the apartment, the building, the brown building, all the way in the corner. Next to Board of Education, District 99 building. Right across from Board of Education, District 99 building. It's a brown building. That is where the majority of the young teen victims are at. And that's where they're being targeted by organized crime. Okay? And let's not forget a number of trafficking in the area. Carlos Sanletti Protein Shake business continues to be very, very well. Do very well. Dallas, the owner, has been instructed to transfer over the title to a family member to avoid the IRS, and if anything happens to me physically or electronically. Okay, Dallas, the owner, no longer there. That little warehouse right there is vacant, and it's been vacant since he moved out. He is now sitting on a 10 by 15 room, very small, most likely sitting on a bucket like he always does in front of his business. We uploaded the exact address. He's across from 54 Cermak Pink Line Transit Authority. He's nearby that area, but we uploaded his current address. This is big, guys. History in the making. History in the making. History in the making, guys. I'm telling you. This is one of the reasons why I don't walk away from this case, because I will be regretting. I don't want no regrets in life. I feel I can make a difference. Okay, I feel there's a lot of good people out there that are following us, and they are following our instructions. What can we do? You can record. There we go. So we have another female. So we shall see what this is about. Okay. That seems to be a busy area right there. That seems to be a busy area right there. You can clearly see the activity that is taking place right there. Okay. The female is still under distress. She's holding her ear. Okay, no. She's just combing her hair as if she is in the restroom. Okay. Look at how skinny she is. This is a young teen. Oh, look at that. Told you. Look who appeared. He appeared right there. He appeared. He was instructed to do so. So I take my eyes away from her. That's the reason the individual 5132 was instructed to simply stand by the gate. So I focus on him rather than the female. See how that works? That just happened right now. He was instructed clearly to wake up from bed and eye contact over here. Okay, they really want us to focus his direction, 5132, rather than the activity that has been strategized to take place in behind and around the dollar store. Okay, that is no longer occupied. There we go. The female continues going back and forth. She's a customer and she's also an employee. And she falls under the category of state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. Because the younger the victim, the bigger the payoff. Okay? Addiction is a very big, addiction, young teen victims. Addiction, family withdrawal, lose hope. Okay? The family her family, if she's not homeless, her family will place an order of protection. Her family, he continues going back and forth back there. See that? See that? So he is being instructed to create some type of distraction away from the female. The female just got caught. Remember, my brain was attacked electronically from any electrical source outlet. Military-grade technology before I approached the window, okay? And the bright light harassment, I covered up all the windows because of the intense bright light harassment. The bright light harassment is their safety net in case something happens to me physically or electronically as far as documentation of mental health issue illness. That's the reason why the police officers are supposed to be here. Where are the police officers? Well, they've been advised to stay away. They've been advised to stay away. Standing by. Standing by. The individual at 5132 continues pacing back and forth. He is a nervous wreck. He is trying to create some type of diversion away from this underage female that organized crime is taking advantage of. Now, why target young teen victims? Because the younger the victim, the bigger the payoff. Okay, if they cannot use them for deliveries, well, they fall under the category of state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. This female, if she has a family, if she is living with her family, of course, everyone has a family. If she is living with her family, uh, sooner or later, they will place an order of protection. They will sign off all legal rights, and she will be admitted to the state mental institute. That's right. And at constant mental health hospital evaluation, victims lose their credibility. See how that works? Each time this individual steals for addiction purposes, the police officers will be called. Okay? The police officers will be approaching her at the jail, instructing her, perhaps you feel more comfortable in a hospital room setting where you can interact with the opposite sex, watch TV, laundry, food, and get all the narcotics you want, because the hospitals will give you exactly what you're getting out here. They will give you more than what you're getting out here. They will give you more. And this is part of the process. This is part of the process to take away the victim's credibility. See how that works? That's part of the process. So if she complains, well, I used to work for organized crime, and they did me wrong, they did me dirty, they're not going to believe her. See how that works? See how that works? All right, we're standing by. She's going to continue standing there. Obviously, there is a delayed response. We shall see how long this takes. We shall see. History in the making, guys, I'm telling you. 7:37 a.m., 7:37 a.m., July 25th, 2026, Saturday morning. Saturday morning, guys. We are standing by. Look at how much time, effort, and strategizing was used to avoid recording that area, that direction. As you can see, that area is pretty empty. It's pretty empty. Where are all the vehicles at? Well, let me show you right now. This young teenager is parked here. Young teenager right here. Okay, that we have documented already. Homer Martinez right here. Right here. This individual in the front, I believe it's the second floor, 5130. Okay? This individual here most likely is organized crime family employee. We have a United States recently employed postal office employee, female, 5130. Okay? Behind her, 5132. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, nothing yet. And the senior citizen right here. Okay, there she goes. It was the vehicle. It was the vehicle. And he simply turned around the corner. And she's running. Told you. So we were able to capture the vehicle arriving. And the individual simply turned the corner. Instructions were given while I was giving you a play-by-play of the vehicles here. And we were able to capture the vehicle driving by right here on this phone. Okay, we were able to capture the vehicle driving by right here on this phone. Okay, so that was a narcotic pickup and delivery. Okay, that was a narcotic pickup and delivery, and we were able to capture the individual in the act. Okay, let's stand by. That's the reason this individual was instructed to come out and constantly go back and forth, as if, okay, we got this right here. He was instructed to go back and forth, to eyeball me. To eyeball me. All right, so we were able to capture the female and the individual with the narcotics. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. All right. Let's see. Bam. And bam. for the brain attack once I approach the window. Before I approach the window, okay? Let's not forget Carla, a number. Been advised to stay away. They've been advised to stay away. Standing by. Standing by. The individual at 5132 continues pacing back and forth. He is a nervous wreck. He is trying to create some type of diversion away from this underage female that organized crime is taking advantage of. Now, why target young teen victims? Because the younger the victim, the bigger the payoff. Okay? If they cannot use them, we have a United States recently employed postal office employee female 5130. Okay? Behind her 5132. Okay, here we go. Let's see. That's the video. Wasn't let me see. Okay, nothing yet. And the senior citizen right here. Okay, there she goes. Oh, it was a vehicle. It was a vehicle. And he simply turned around the corner. And she's right. That was the vehicle. So that was the vehicle. Who's this? Hold on. Where are the police officers? Well, they've been advised to stay away. They've been advised to stay away. All right, getting ready, guys. So we got the information here. Standing by. The individual at 5132 continues pacing back and forth. He is a nervous wreck. He is trying to create some type of diversion away from this underage female that organized crime is taking advantage of. Now, why target young teen victims? Because the younger the victim, the bigger the payoff. Okay? Then what are you getting out here? They will give you more. Young teenager is parked here. Young teenager right here. Okay, that we have been documented already. Omar Martinez, right here. Right here. This individual in the front, I believe it's the second floor by 130. Okay? This individual here most likely is organized crime family employee. We have a United States recently employed postal office employee female 5130. Okay? Behind her 5132. Okay, here we go. Let's see. That's the vehicle. Okay, that's it right there. And the senior citizen making a right-hand turn right there. Right there. That's the vehicle. It was a vehicle, and he simply turned around the corner. That was the vehicle. That was the vehicle. So we were able to capture the vehicle arriving, and that individual simply turned the corner. Instructions were given while I was giving you a play-by-play of the vehicle. That was the vehicle. 5130. Okay, watch. Behind her, 5132. Okay, here we go. Let's see. There we go. That's it. Okay, nothing yet. And there we go. We have a United States recently employed postal office employee female 5130. Okay. Behind her, 5132. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay. That's it. That's it. That's the vehicle right there. That's the vehicle right there. That's the vehicle right there. That is the vehicle that picked up the underage female. That is the vehicle right there. That is the vehicle right there. And obviously, we will be uploading this video, better quality. But I'm just recording from one phone to another. Okay. This is the assistance I'm getting, guys. This is the assistance I'm getting. This goes to show the corruption here in Chicago. The corruption. This is the assistance I am getting. And I've been doing this since 2003. I got to record from one phone to another. And they continue shutting down our phones. Okay? This is the assistance I'm getting. And it's embarrassing. And senior citizen right here. Okay, there she is. Oh, it was a vehicle. It was a vehicle. And he simply turned around the corner. And she's right. Told you. So this is the assistance I'm getting. And you can see why this criminal organization feels so defiant. Because they know. They know I'm all by myself. okay? Uh, and I'm getting no help from no one, okay? This right here is a clear example that it can be done. Even though I'm using very cheap phones, what I can afford, okay? Very cheap phones. I went to everybody to see if they can help me out. No one, no one. So this is the main reason why so many Chicagoans are leaving the state, because of corruption. Okay, because of corruption and the high taxes, of course. You guys can make a difference. Okay, you guys put these people in power. You guys can take them out. Okay, it's very easy. This is strategizing taking place at the highest level. Yes, Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart, police officer, Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart, paid me a visit here for this specific reason. Okay, he wanted to talk to me. Okay, he wanted to negotiate. That's right. Joined by Tonasistro Emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna, unprovoked, while sleeping at 5 a.m. Knocking on my bedroom door right there. Right there. They wanted to negotiate because of my continuous surveillance. And we're moving on to 12K videos on YouTube, guys. 12K YouTube. We're on the wheel, Facebook from time to time. And obviously, our uploads are automatic. Okay, our uploads are automatic, so I just have to share it, and that's it. But this is the reason why I filed a petition with a tax preparer incriminating our current mayor a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. Okay, a show of force based on and I filed it June 10th, 2026, Wednesday. That's when I filed with a tax preparer incriminating our current mayor a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds, June 10th, 2026, Wednesday. Okay, that's when I filed the paperwork. Based on May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m. We do have a police report that indicates it was a prank call, even though 60 plus police officers, paramedics, and fire department were deployed here at my residence. They also proceeded by calling my ex-wife, and at work, she fainted because they were trying to create family conflict by telling her that someone wanted to hurt themselves here at this residence. They didn't specify the second floor, but clearly we have them on video approaching and waiting for me on the bottom stairs. Okay, and the bottom door was locked. The bottom door was open. Once my son left with his girlfriend, white four-door Jeep that they have, automatically the police officers will call here on video, frame by frame. Okay, on video, frame by frame, unprovoked while watching TV at 6:17 p.m. So that is categorized as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. February 27th, 2026, Friday as well at 3 p.m., a U.S. Marshal, okay? We uploaded the video of the same strategy with the scooter. We just uploaded the same strategy with the scooter. This individual that we uploaded engaging with the female recently employed by the United States Post Office, female right here, 5130. Her husband continues hiding to avoid incriminating the U.S. Marshal and our current mayor, David Dominic. Now, based on those two dates, I filed a petition with a tax preparer incriminating our current mayor, Larry Dominic, a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. Where are the police officers right now? See that? They're being instructed to hide. They're being instructed to stay away, okay? To avoid any association with this minor, clearly on video, okay? This happens every single day, okay? So, sure, everywhere there's corruption. Everywhere there's corruption. Of course there is. But you can make a difference. You don't have to stand for this. You don't have to stand for the high taxes. Check this out. I filed a petition with a tax preparer January 8th, 2025. last year regarding 5132 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 62824. Right there. Right there. I filed a petition, guys. And we also have the vehicle right here arriving as well. So we do have the vehicle arriving on this phone as well. As far as the vehicle arriving, as far as the young teen victim, okay? So let's stamp the date, 7:51 a.m. in the morning, July 25th, 2026, okay? So we did get that. We got that, okay? Other than that, don't forget, January 8th, 2025, I filed a petition incriminating current mayor, as far as 5132. January 8th, 2025, I filed a petition with a tax preparer, 5132 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 62824. Okay? We are standing by. Nello Greco is the main proprietor, and upon notification of bleeding on my brain, Nello and his family members moved out. On video, guys. That was our first YouTube channel. On video, they moved out. And they proceeded by getting a contract with the Martinez family, 5135 next door. And the Martinez family paid incentives, family vacation, home improvement, and brand new vehicles. And they also have a Sam's Club membership, free, unlimited food supply. Unlimited. All right, so that is exactly what's going on here. And that's the reason why this individual, we caught him on video yawning and looking around. We caught him on video yawning. The individual in charge of 5132 was instructed, wake up, wake up. You need to distract this guy and do eye contact on him. Because remember, he was recently instructed to come after me physically. Physically, as far as a prearranged physical attack. And the police officers were waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, and arrests, court dates, order of protection. So it's all planned out. These physical attacks are all planned out, well organized, and the Martinez family are usually instructed to stay away to avoid any involvement. Very similar to the dollar store owner being instructed to simply transfer over the title to a family and stay away. Stay away from this area. Okay, we are on standby. We are on standby. Okay, so we're beginning to get a better idea. See why the bright light harassment is so vital to avoiding any association or wrongdoing. And they even tampered with the window, as you can see. The window no longer with a huge gap, but that window continues the same, okay? That window continues the same. Once again, covering up the windows is their safety net. That's why as soon as I wake up, they turn on the bright light harassment as far as a distraction and for documentation purposes. Their safety net. Let's see anything going on out here. All right, the bike remains there. The bike remains there. This is the individual at 5139, serving customers in the brown building that we indicated with young teen victims. 5139, that is the bike, and we have him on video. And this is what happened when my ex-wife reacted and responded. As far as I have a safety latch on the door to allow me extra time to remove the items from the window. Okay, notice how quiet it is. No community gang stalking. They are listening to me. How? By way of Wi-Fi. Okay, the Wi-Fi is being used to find out my location, and this is how they're able to transmit and transfer the high frequencies and electromagnetic field waves. Okay, by Wi-Fi. Okay, that's it. And of course, the military-grade technology. High-tech surveillance monitor, Army apparatus, tracking signal scanner device. All right, so that's what we got here. That's what we got here. This is the safety net to allow me extra time to remove the items from the window to avoid family conflict. Here I was attacked by police officers, not physically, electronically, the sirens, flashing lights, and moving their vehicles at a high rate of speed toward me. The thumbnail is my shopping cart. That is the thumbnail, my shopping cart. This is the address where the attack took place. And right across this store, Cermak Produce, that's where the police officers were waiting. In my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, and arrests, court dates, order of protection, document a history of mental health issue illness. Okay, that's the attack that took place at that location. As far as attacking the victim's psyche. Community gang stalking as well, flashing lights, sirens, and moving their vehicles in a high speed toward my direction. The thumbnail, of course, is the shopping cart. Okay? All right. So please do your diligence. That is our most recent inquiry that I filled out with a tax preparer. Incriminating our current mayor. Okay, look at, we have, this is the female that was instructed to park there. We're going to find out. Good for her, she got him. Okay. So we're going to find out if she is associated with organized crime or not. This is the current time. Right here, 7:57 a.m. in the morning. July 25th, 2026, Saturday morning, guys. This is big. History in the making. Once again, no vehicles parked on that side. No vehicles parked on that side. But we do have all these vehicles, the majority of them are involved in criminal activity, including the people on the second floor of 5132. The individuals at 5132 were instructed. Okay, we do have the female here. Not sure if she's involved or not. Okay, very young female. Okay. All right. So the individuals at 5132 with their silver truck were instructed to park right behind the gray truck. Right there. Okay. And we have the senior citizen right here involved playing the victim of a distressed female being harassed by an individual recording in public view. That's the reason they're parked right at my doorstep. Both females. 5139, the pink seats. Remember the pink seats? 5139, gunshot through the front window. And that's the bike that in the backyard that we recorded. I recorded the bike. There's a number of people that live at 5139 Trap House with the gunshot through the front window. And that bike is being used periodically to simply ride toward that direction where the Brown building is located, young teen victims. Okay. Recently employed United States Postal Office employee right there, 5130. And she was also instructed to come at me as far as a prearranged physical attack, most likely with a weapon. Okay. That's right. She was instructed to park right there. And we have the play-by-play on video. You can make your own judgment if you want. But obviously, this criminal organization, the desperation that they're going through, you can imagine, this is their livelihood. This is their livelihood, guys. This is their bread and butter. Why wouldn't they instruct prearranged physical attacks every day? Of course. But they think they can get away with it. They think they can get away with it. And they also are very defiant. They can get away with long-term electronic harassment from any electrical source outlet. The phones are being shut down periodically. The phones are being shut down periodically by this. Oh, there we go. I told you. The phone was shut down. Let's see if that's the case. The phone was shut down. The phone was shut down. Okay? Told you. So they are shutting the phones down little by little. They are shutting the phones down to avoid continuous surveillance of underage young teen victims. Told you. Told you. All right. We are standing by. I believe the Candyman should be up next. The Candyman is parked by Board of Education District 99 building. Okay. He's usually carrying a lot of bags. Okay. So he's up next. Okay. All right. So for now, we pretty much covered as much as we could. Please join my efforts on making a difference here, guys. Life is a moment. There's a beginning and there's an end. But in the middle, at the end, everybody goes the same way. Everybody goes the same way at the end. But that's the reason why I don't want to leave. That's the reason why I feel this is so promising, especially with the corruption here in Chicago, guys. This is, you can imagine, I'm here by myself. And I contacted everyone, guys. I'm documented by the Department of Sexual Harassment. I'm documented by the DEA, Drug Enforcement Administration, Chicago and Dearborn, Illinois. I'm documented by a lot of government agencies. And till this day, well, what can I say? That's the reason why we have a new politician in the White House. That's right. Because of this. Trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. A number of trap houses in the area, 5130. Okay? 5132. Serving customers, indoor, outdoor recreational facility, golf course. Now we have a United States Postal Office employee now handling your mail. We uploaded her information very well. Her husband continues hiding after February 27, 2026, a U.S. Marshal fake arrest. Okay? That's right. Other than that, the dollar store owner obviously transferred over the title to a family member. Okay? And the dollar store remains empty. The Martinez family are serving customers in the Village of Pilsen area. Okay? How do I know this? Well, we have a blazer that we uploaded a meeting as far as Nello Greco and nephew that we uploaded several times on our first YouTube channel. And that's a blazer that arrived with the president and the vice president of Villager Pilsen gang. That's right. Well, that's when they had the pool, okay? Look for the video with the pool. That's what we did, and that's how I found out. I found out because they had a green vehicle registered Villager Pilsen. I said, wait a second. That's the gang over there. And they switched it over. Here we go. Told you. Now we go. This is the truck making periodic deliveries every single day. Every single day. Now he's parking. Okay, so we're getting the movement going. Okay, this vehicle just arrived right now. Let's get the ball rolling. Okay? Get the ball rolling. That's the reason why the phone was shut down. Okay? That's the reason. Okay, here's the individual right here as well. We're going to find out. Everyone is being instructed to park. There's a lot of movement here. You can see it is the weekend, but the majority of these individuals in the area either are working for organized crime. There we go. So there's movement toward him. Okay, look at that. There's movement toward, let's see. There we go. And they looked around. They're looking around as well. There's movement. And the lights are on. Why are the lights on? The lights are on because that is a signal law enforcement is looking for. Okay? They're not going to be called to avoid phone tapping. Okay? But this signal is well recognized and well documented. This signal is used, leaving the lights on, so the police officers are posted for safe passage of narcotics. That's what you guys are witnessing as I'm giving you a play-by-play. Okay, that's it. Okay, we have activity over here as well. Looks like there's a lot of individuals working with this vehicle. Okay, there's a lot of individuals working with this vehicle right here. 2 more arrived, and the individual that was first, there we go. And we also have the gray convertible catfish away from the individual with the lights on. You can see how that works, how the distractions are being given with the gray convertible Mustang. Catfish, bait, focus, follow, attention span, social acting. This is the desperation this criminal organization is going through. And most likely these individuals moved inside that vehicle discreetly. And they're waiting for their partner to return back with the narcotics. Okay? I told you. When they usually, and the same thing happens in the hospital. Okay? In the hospital, you get a lot of patients that wake up early in the morning. And I always said to myself, why are these patients waking up so early? Because they're addiction. They're addiction. And here we go. They're addicted. And the hospital will give them the narcotics that they need. That's right. Pharmaceutical. They're drug dealers too. Say it ain't so. But they gradually lower the dosage and they implement other narcotics okay, here we go. So we do have Homona Martinez working her way toward this direction. Look at how early she was instructed to do so, okay? She is approaching our window. She is approaching our window. This is not by accident, not by coincidence. She is approaching our window. And let's see what happens here. Look at how early she woke up. This is the silent alarm being triggered. Now she's going to be hiding behind the tree. Because remember, I am by the window. I am by the window. And she's hiding now. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. She's acting, social acting. There we go. So this is a distress signal. Homona Martinez parking her 4-door black Jeep away from camera view. Obviously, she just drove that vehicle right there. That was inside the garage. The vehicle's leaving now. The vehicle is leaving and most likely is going to be parked away from camera view. Okay? So you saw how quickly Homona Martinez, she was instructed to wake up, turn on her vehicle, and obviously approach me from behind the tree. Okay? Try to take a picture of me, of course. Okay? Standing by. Look at the time. 8:08 a.m. 8:08 a.m. July 25th, 2026. Saturday morning. And also, she's trying to manipulate me to chase her. That's right. What can I say? That's why she's always around the corner. All right, there's a vehicle returning back. This is a customer. That's the second. He's been making his rounds around the area. This is a customer. Open for business. Here we go. Open for business. Everyone is being instructed to get ready. Everyone is trying to instructed. And that's the reason why all these vehicles were instructed to park over here on this side. Now you beginning to get it? All prearranged strategizing taking place the night before. Okay? There we go. History in the making, guys. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. It doesn't get easier than this. I have laid down the foundation, guys, for these government agencies to move in. I have laid down the foundation for these reporters. I am sharing my information with Samantha Chapman, Channel 7 News. She is a private investigator. She is the only one that reached out to me and said that she wanted to interview me and wanted to help me. But obviously, I think it's way too early for any interviews. We got too much to do here. No interviews needed. No interviews needed, guys. But contact Samantha Chapman, Channel 7 News, Chicago, Illinois, Eyewitness News. Contact her, and you can find out for yourself. You can find out. Make sure you put a little pressure on her, too. Let her know, hey, don't let your boy alone. Remember Miguel Rodriguez, San Cicero. Okay? This is a shout out to Samantha Chapman, Channel 7 News. I'm still here. I'm still here. We appreciate everyone's support. You can see this individual has nowhere to go but to sit for his narcotics as well, okay? Do you know where your loved ones are? Well, most likely if they're in here, you should be very, very concerned. Especially that young teenager we recorded this morning, early this morning. Where are the police officers? Well, you can imagine they're very discreet. They're making that's the reason why the lights are on the vehicle. The lights are on. The lights are on. So the police officers are posted for safe passage of narcotics. That's the reason the vehicle is on. Okay, we are waiting. Let's see if Homeowner Martinez went in or not. Doors open. Doors open. Doors open. And the bird ran after a little pigeon. Standing by. Doors open in the back. Okay, and the individual continues waiting. We're giving him enough time. The individual he is picking up. By the way, this is a huge organization, guys. Okay, history in the making. Remember, we have Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart knocking on my bedroom door at 5 a.m. in the morning, trying to negotiate with me. That's right. Accompanied by Thomas Shore Emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna. Unprovoked at 5 a.m. This is how big this criminal organization is, and we uploaded the statement from my ex-wife that Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart conversation that took place. There we go. There we go. That's the vehicle right there. And that is the individual usually driving a bike at 5139. We got him. We got him. And that's the reason why this phone was shut down. Okay? This phone was shut down because they did not want... we are waiting for this individual. It's not over yet. Who is this? It's not over yet. He snuck in. He snuck in. That's a nice color, by the way. All right, different color. Tambourine, I believe it is. All right. Community gang stalking as a confirmation. All right, moving on. We got the pickup of narcotics. Where are they going? They're going to Hawthorne Track Race Horses, long-range transportation of narcotics. This early Saturday morning at 8:13 a.m., July 25th, 2026, Saturday morning, 2026 year. Okay, there we go. So we got what we needed. We got what we needed. I'm not sure if we got anything here. The individual went back to sleep. 5132 went back to sleep. Obviously, he was instructed to create a diversion, a distraction, by yawning and eye contact right there in front of the gate earlier. That we have on video. We have him on video doing so. And here we got what we needed over here. Okay, but we're still waiting for this individual to find out exactly what's going on with him or her. Okay, it could be him or her. Okay. We are still waiting. Okay, so for now, at least we got something. All right, for now we got something. Okay. Standing by. Now you guys are beginning to understand why all these vehicles were instructed to park on this side, including the senior citizen, including 5139 with a gunshot through the front window. Oh, there's a police officer. There's the police officer right there. We got the police officer right there. We got his uniform, and he is in an unmarked vehicle. We do have the police officer driving in high speed. Okay, non-emergency here. This police officer is involved in criminal activity. On video, guys, and we were able to capture the police officer right here as well. Okay, early morning. There's a lot of police officers involved in criminal activity. We also have some good ones, of course. But what can I say? How are they able to? Well, let's make sure we got the police. We got the police officer here at 8:16 a.m. 8:16 a.m. July 25th, 2026, Saturday morning. We have the police officer right here on the unmarked vehicle, guys. Okay, very important information. That's the reason why he was instructed to move at a high rate of speed. Okay, to avoid a surveillance, and we were able to capture him on video, and at this specific time as well. Okay, we got the police officer at 8:16 a.m. Saturday morning, July 25th, 2026. Okay, there we go.